And both sides on the floor getting ready for the NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, and the Clippers starting five. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Harden, and it's Jones in at the 3 slot. Well, with Zubac, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength, but he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skills.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
And the Clippers have possession following the score by Memphis and the basket by Harden.
Incredible control on that floater. Harden is fantastic at putting just the right amount of touch on these very difficult and delicate shots.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Wells. Edey with a screen for Wells. Back to Morant. 4 on the shot clock. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Los Angeles now. It's a 3-point game. Harden. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Harden showing you some of that grit, getting inside, positioning that time.
Morant drives in. Memphis moving that ball around. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Harden gets the bucket.
Harden is known for his creativity. Can't lose him in the screen and roll, or he'll take you to school.
Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And it's Morant missing.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
More of a dribble drive guard, but the defense can't forget about Jaw's ability outside the arc.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Really good shot contest there. Made it tough for the shooter.
A floater, up again, outside for Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Oh, quick thinking, Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Zubac, a screen on Morant. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 8 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Morant surveying the D. With the drive and the rejection by Zubac. To the inside, stolen by Jackson. Caldwell Pope against Harden. Back to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Edey. Inside. The shot from the low post is good.
Nice job that time by Caldwell Pope, getting it to the right man. Superb at sharing the rock with his teammate.
Harden against Morant. Harden the pass to Zubac. Harden kicks to Collins. Over Jackson. James Harden getting it done for the LA Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The wing pair, it's Caldwell Pope and Wells. Jaren Jackson is out there with Zach Edey. And it's Morant in at the one. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Nobody near Leonard. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack with force.
And it's Morant missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Collins. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Morant outside. Pass to Edey. Memphis moving that ball around. Outside Jackson. 6 to shoot. Wells finds Edey. Off target with his 3. Clippers leading by 6. Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. Zubac with the screen for Harden. It's over Morant. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
This team knows to just keep Harden fed right now, because when he's on, he's cooking.
And Edey has it in the corner. Jackson a screen on Jones. Out to Morant. Shot to stop the run. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Pass to Zubac. Back to Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Leonard chewing him up inside. And one thing we love about the NBA, Clark, the different styles that teams play with. So how important is pace?
I think it's critically important, Kevin, because the game is meant to be played at a fast pace. 24-second shot clock, 8 seconds to get the ball across the half-court line. And some teams really step on the gas pedal and try to play extremely fast. Others want to massage the pace. So I like the fact that there are different approaches to pace for the teams in the NBA.
Now, here's Collins. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Collins has got his second bucket of the night.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Caldwell Pope.
Confidence oozing out of Caldwell Pope. Loves going to his floater from time to time, too.
Back to Zubac. Edey with the steal. Here's Caldwell Pope. And Jones pulls it down. Clippers leading by 8. Leonard the pass to Jones. On the wing, Harden. Collins setting the pick for Harden. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And there it is for him. And that's 17 points for John Morant.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
There's Harden training the 3.
3 points.
Morant outside. It'll count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Clippers lead by 9. And thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here. And we'll be right back with you after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Batum's out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Chris Dunn. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. There's no question, Clark. Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some testy, difficult situations, which is why he's already viewed as one of the best coaches in franchise history.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
The big fella, Lopez, able to weather the hit and make it happen.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Solid work. At the line a season ago, 83% on his opportunities.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
He takes it in. Can't cash in from close range. Clippers leading by 12. Dunn up top. No scoring in this one. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Left side, Beal. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Kevin, back to you.
Not a bad idea. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Oh, I really like how Dunn draws these fouls. He's actually excellent at getting defenders to foul.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Pass to Landale. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Los Angeles with another miss. For Memphis, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Here's Jackson, shoots over Batum. Batum grabs the miss.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that one.
The Grizzlies shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Jackson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got his second bucket tonight.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
With the floater, and no good that time. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. On the wing, Jackson. Here's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Landale. Gets a hand on it. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Jackson.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Jerome against Bogdanovich. The tray. And the Clippers miss again. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Pass to Landale. The Clippers grab the miss. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Dunn outside. Right side, Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Bogdanovich has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Landale with it. Lopez is there. There's a screen. Here's Conchar. Beal with the steal. Here's Batum diving in, and Batum throws it down.
The athleticism of Batum, so good at recognizing when he should drive it inside.
Here's Beal. Still scoreless. Lets the three fly. That shot is off. And so it's Los Angeles looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here is Harden. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. And it's Edey in at the center. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Zubac a screen on Morant. They get it back. Zubac kicks to Collins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Harden the pass to Zubac. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Caldwell Pope against Jones. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Harden the pass to Zubac. It's tipped. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Outside Collins. Driving inside. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
And it's Morant missing. And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Edey with a screen for Caldwell Pope. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Harden so good at absorbing contact.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Edey with a screen on Harden. The long shot, no good. Clippers leading by 13. And he does not hit. Now Edey. Fires the three. Rebounded by Collins. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Leonard fires. Takes the three. Here's Collins. They shoot again. No good.
Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
Outside Jackson. Oh, what a finish.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Outside Zubac. Here's Collins. Oh, what a dunk! Oh, what a powerful dunk. That was a no-doubter.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Clippers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Here's Harden. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Zubats with the screen for Harden. The response triple answers back.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
From deep. And it's off. So the Clippers winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it, folks.
game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Now Denver's starting five. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Johnson in at small forward. The offensive rebound. Comes up empty down low.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Murray passes to Gordon. Beyond the arc. Shot clock at 6. Here's Murray. The Nuggets need to get one up. Gordon can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Inside. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And stolen by Jokic. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Morant. And he throws it down with one hand.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, nice touch from the big man. Gordon just burrowing himself into the paint and going to work.
Morant, count the basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Looking at the Grizzlies last year, all of their top 14 players in minutes played were in their 20s.
Yeah, in some ways it's a good thing. Bodes well for the future, but I think they could use some veteran leadership at times. It's a tough balance between youth and experience.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Zach Edey.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Gordon with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Murray. Memphis with a rebound. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And here's Morant. He has 6. And there's the call on Christian Brown. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Morant looking for an opening. Jackson with a screen on Brown. Clock at 6. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, he's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. A couple seasons ago, beset with injuries, the Grizzlies rode Jaren Jackson Jr. He said, I probably had never been put in a position to be that offensively free in my life. Getting those experiences, I can take that going forward. But it's more fun to have everybody around you for sure. Guys, back to you.
Great to see how he's grown. Allie, thank you.
Closer in look. Let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Jokic against Edey. Jokic passes to Brown. Gordon with a screen on Edey. Jokic, basket counts. Jokic has got 8.
Yeah, there's that guard touch of Jokic. Simply incredible for a man his size.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Driving in. Second chance shot. And it's finished off by Edey as he lays it in. Edey's got his second bucket of the night.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Murray, no good. And he drives in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Memphis.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
On the court for Denver, Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the floor. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown, and it's Jokic in at center.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Pass to Edey. Moran against Brown. Back to Edey. And he slams it in one-handed.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Oh,
yes!
Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Jackson can't get it to go.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Murray looking around. Gordon outside. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Jokic. Jokic just overpowering the D.
And this is how powerful Jokic is. Able to still score despite the contact.
Edey with a screen on Brown. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3. 9 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And stolen by Morant. Pass to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Screen by Edey. And it's Jackson on the take. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by Jackson. And now it's a 12-point Grizzly lead. Now here's Gordon. A minute 58 left in the second. And Gordon with the big finish.
The defense can't allow Gordon to get into the lane. He's just too explosive once he gets a step.
Edey with a screen on Brown. Morant into the lane. Here's Edey. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Edey's gotten 4 this quarter. All right, Richard, just as a fan of the game, who's your favorite player to watch right now?
I'm really loving Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, really their whole team. But Shai, he's just special to watch.
And the shot goes down.
You can tell Jokic has a good sense for the floor, using the pick and roll to get free for a shot.
And there's a pick. Jackson, pass to Morant. Edey with a screen on Brown. And it's Morant off the drive. Look at Morant working the paint. Nice.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Jokic Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Memphis leading by 10. And stolen by Jokic. And there's the lob. Oh, they pick off the pass. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside, Edey. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic passes to Johnson, and they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
17 seconds left in the first half of this game. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Here's Murray. Here's Brown. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Brown's got his first bucket in this one. Knocked loose. And so it's Memphis finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's John Conchar. Then there's Jalen Wells. And it's Aldama in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Well, Richard, he's from a place with a history of great big men. Santi Aldama is next in line.
Well, the first Spanish players that come to mind for me are the Gasol brothers. The connection, Spanish and big men. Aldama has carried that lineage well in his short time in the NBA.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A 3-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Aldama, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Hardaway. From behind the arc. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading by 8. Aldama, the pass to Conchar. And here's Jackson. Picked by Aldama. And Jackson, here we go. And the dunk by Jackson.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Valanciunas. Aldama grabs the board. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Oh, Clark with the slam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Valanciunas can't get it to go.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Conchar, the pass to Aldama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. A story of 2 halves last season for the Grizzlies, Richard. At the All-Star break, 2nd in the West. But things went south down the stretch.
Yeah, specifically their defense took a turn for the worse. They barely made the postseason and only to get swept by the Thunder.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
And it's Wells off the drive. Pass to Aldama. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. Aldama's got 8 points in the quarter.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Valanciunas. Brown passes to Najee. Second shot opportunity. And Valanciunas with the lay-in. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
5 to shoot. Wells, the pass to Clark. And he banks in the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Conchar, the pass to Wells. Takes it inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wells has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Pick by Aldama. Conchar, the pass to Aldama. Out to the right wing. To the middle. He's got a piece of it. And they're able to recover. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, night in, night out, Valanciunas is a player you rely on. Again, he's piling up the points.
Pass to Aldama. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
Well, everyone knows Gordon is a gifted dunker. I mean, guess the defense just needed a little reminder.
Pass to Edey. Puts up a three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Memphis leading by 10. With the drive. Tries again. Here's Edey. Good D by Jokic.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Gordon can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Morant, no good. Nuggets trail by 10. A good look from Johnson. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. Jackson with a screen on Brown. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Morant, pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. The putback. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Jokic easy over the top.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Now Jackson fires the 3, gets a hand on it, goes again, and it's good on the lay-in.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Moran against Brown. Here's Jackson. He launches. No.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. First team.
Here's Gordon. We've got 1:55 left in the game. Ooh, tough make there from the Joker.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Let's loose for three. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Now Gordon. Here's Jokic. Oh, what a slam from the big man Jokic.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Jackson with a screen on Brown. Moran. Yes! Using that window.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Now Gordon. And stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Caldwell Pope, defended by Murray. Murray against Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Edie sinks it in the post.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Jokic. Here's Gordon. No one near him. Yes, sir, it's good. Takes it inside. Jams it home.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Gordon. Oh, the shot is off. And so it's Moran who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 14. So it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra
tonight, GA both have a number of veterans on their rosters.
Well, we hear all the time about how valuable having experienced players can be. And clearly, both of these teams have bought into that philosophy.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Now Murray. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Murray, no good. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Murray kicks to Johnson. Pass to Gordon. 5 to shoot. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, you see the poise of Aaron Gordon at this point. He knows under duress of the shot clock, he is their best option.
And Doris, after Paul George left, many figured the Clippers were a lottery-bound team. Instead, they were a 50-win team.
And Kev, they had great contributions up and down the roster. There was incredible balance. And needless to say, you have a man in the head coaching position who is one of the all-time best in Ty Lue.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Brown finds Johnson. It's rebounded by Leonard. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And again, Denver no good. On offense, here are the Clippers. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. It's good. Harden's got 11 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And the second chance effort by Gordon.
Well, at 6'9", great athlete, Aaron Gordon can be a problem on the glass.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Murray, no good. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. A 12-point game. And Harden with the step.
Now, James Harden, with the ability that he has both from a smarts, IQ, and skill standpoint, nice drive right there.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. From outside, off the mark. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Leonard in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
So, a lot to appreciate here, Doris. In the game of John Collins, he has been a highly productive pro.
He's been a consistent rebounder. We know he can make shots on the face-up game on the offensive end of the floor. And you're right, there's been a consistent 16 points, 8 boards right in that vicinity since he's entered the league.
And this is how Jokic gets you. He scores in a variety of ways. Just an incredible player.
Harden, that's good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The offensive rebound. Count it. Jokic has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
Zubac's a screen on Murray. Harden's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 14. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon with the finish.
Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
Here's Harden, and they pick up 2. Harden's got 17.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Outside Gordon. Just 3 on the clock, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's Los Angeles enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break, and their ability to get points. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Harden, and it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. And we saw last season the Nuggets GA in the final week of the regular season making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Harden outside. Zubac in the post. Jokic defending. Zubac a screen on Murray. Snatched up. Goes up with it again. And it's Zubac laying it in.
You love to see Zubac get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
Murray finds Brown. Driving to the basket. Jokic draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And here is Los Angeles now. Nobody near Leonard. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Murray, good.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Goes back up, and Zubac puts it in. Zubac has got 4 points in the quarter.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Harden against Murray. Harden finishing inside.
This is one of the specialty shots in James's arsenal. This guy with the teardrop floater, good night.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back to you, Kevin.
You're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Collins finds Zubac. Shot clock at 6. Here's Leonard. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Nuggets trail by 8. Brown's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
On the wing, Harden. Covered by Johnson. Pass to Leonard. Now, here's Zubac. Puts it up. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Kawhi with the flush.
Well, you're working the two-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
Here's Brown. Plays it up and banks it in. Brown's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, in the lane, making things happen. Nice effort.
Harden outside, and the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Beal from long range. A shot, no good. And that does it for the first half of play. The Clippers on top. They're up by 6. And Allie LaForce has got... Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Peyton Watson. Bruce Brown is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Holmes in at the power forward position. Brown against Dunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And doors were early on in Chris Dunn's career, but is it fair to say many wondered if it might be short-lived?
Oh, there's no doubt, Kevin. Remember, this guy was at one point the 5th pick in the league, and there were questions about the offensive end of the floor. But give Chris credit. His defense has carved out minutes for him, and he's worked diligently to become a better offensive player.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Holmes finds Brown. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Shot clock at 5. Denver needs to get off a shot. Here's Valanciunas, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Clippers leading by 6. Beal, the pass to Dunn. That's good, and so Beal with the assist. Dunn's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Clippers. Outside Hardaway. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. is known as a scorer. Knocks down the long-distance look right there.
Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Outside Hardaway. Valanciunas with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Back to Hardaway. Shoots. Gets an open look and hits. Hardaway's got 5.
Oh, that's money in the bank. Hardaway, terrific off the catch.
Dunn dishes to Beal. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And so Brown will bring it up for Denver, trailing by 5. Hardaway, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. A shot by Batum, no good. The Nuggets shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching, and with Ivica Zubac's patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Brown outside. Pass to Valanciunas. And here's Watson. Back to Valanciunas. Over Lopez. Second shot opportunity. That misses off the backboard. Los Angeles leading by 5. Dunn left side. Beal drives in. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Brown against Dunn. Takes it inside. To the middle. Lopez with the steal. And oh, here we go. Batum's got it. Galloping the fast break chance. And Beal kicks to Bogdanovich. Lopez, a screen on Hardaway. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Sinks the three-pointer. Batum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Now the shortest distance to shoot a three is from that coveted corner. Mr. Batum, step into the shot.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Bogdanovich wide open. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Hardaway for three. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his fifth rebound in this one. The shot by Beal, no good. Here's Watson, and Watson slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And we'll be back with you shortly. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Harden. And it's Jones in at the three. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Well, this is just pick and roll action at its finest. The big man sets a solid screen, rolls to the cup, leaves no doubt.
Now Brown. Pass to Jokic. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it out to Jones. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels. That didn't happen.
I love when John Collins punts shots. This guy is so good when he attacks openings like that. Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Kicks it out to Harden. Zubac with the screen for Harden. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And down goes the three.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
It's stolen by Johnson. Jokic inside, working on Collins. And that one is good.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
He gets it to go. The Nuggets trail by 16. The drive by Gordon. The first one falls.
At the line for the Nuggets.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Leonard. Now Zubac. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
Yeah, that's Zubac just carving out space with that big frame.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Murray scanning the floor. Into the lane. Now Jokic outside Gordon shoots the three. And he jams it in.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it showed.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Brown fires, and there's the three.
And they trust Murray to get the ball where it needs to go.
Clippers leading by 11 from outside. Three, good.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Collins against Gordon. Outside Leonard. Leonard battling for two.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Clippers.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for James Harden.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
Brown. 2 points. That one goes. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
On top, Harden. Zubac's a screen on Murray. And get the three. And here are the Nuggets now. 8-point game. Brown against Harden. Beyond the arc. And the rejection by Harden. Off target from outside. So the Clippers with the win, even early on. Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
everybody, to another. Another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Jackson out there with Zach Edey. You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, flash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't.
Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
He gets it in there.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Jones against Morant. Collins with a screen on Morant. Pass to Zubac. Shot clock at 5. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Zubac has gotten his second bucket. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. 4-point game. Down low. Here's Edey. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Up top, Zubac. And it's blocked by Edey. They retain possession. Second chance effort. Harden with a bucket.
Oh, a silky floater by Harden, making a tough shot look almost effortless.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and Coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper-aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yes, sir. Jackson Jr. flushing.
Pass to Zubac. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Harden surveying the D. Pulls up, high post. The rebound by Edey.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Collins with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 4. From the wing, Leonard can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Floats one up, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
At his height, Jackson Jr. just needs to be assertive to successfully attack inside.
I think many would say Jaren Jackson Jr. has an incredibly complete game, Coach.
Yeah, offense, defense. No room for complaints, BA. Rebounding, he has the tools to dominate, but the numbers are still coming around.
There's Jackson with the three. Drops in the three. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, I like the assertive approach from Jackson Jr. Not hesitating for a second off the catch.
Outside for Harden. Zubac, screen. And it's blocked by Edey. And a foul called on the way up. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People,
after review, moving on the floor, stands.
The play will be reviewed.
the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That one's off. And in the big market of Los Angeles, with a sparkling new arena, Grant, the Clippers are confident they'll be able to attract star talent.
Well, the expectation is they'll continue to compete with Harden and Kawhi. And then in a few years, perhaps time to make some big moves.
Zubac, screen. Here's Harden. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Edey. Jones against Caldwell Pope, and he drives in. And it's Edey missing. Harden from outside. Sinks it from distance. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
It's good.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
So on the floor from Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, so much of Harden's work happens at the top of the key, but he can also work you over from the corners.
Morant against Leonard. Offensive board. Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Zubac, screen to the paint. Outside for Harden. Back to Zubac. Collins outside. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. And down it goes. 2 points. And it's 6 points for Ivica Zubac.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
Here's Morant. Oh, the electric John Morant.
Yeah, and once Morant takes off like that, the defense has to know what's coming next.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. BA, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. To the right side. Right side, Moran. Ja slithers his way in. And then Morant with the dunk.
Everything Morant does is electric. He causes so many problems with his movement.
Stan, he's one of the most exciting players in the league right now. What makes Ja Morant so special?
Well, look, B.A., his explosiveness. Sometimes he makes you nervous with how much he throws his body around. But what I love about Ja is that it shows he has no off switch. He plays with intensity.
And he makes a first. And both free throws good for Collins.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And he can't jam it through. The Clippers lead by 4. Harden with it. Guarded by Morant. And it's Harden. That time on the assist by Zubac. Harden's got 15 points.
He's never shy to let it go from three-point range. Harden wants to make the D's job as tough as possible.
Drives to the hoop. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Edey inside. He's guarded by Zubac. Shakes him. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Zubac with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Tries it from 19. Out to Leonard. Jackson against Collins. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Caldwell Pope, defended by Jones. Here's Edey. Off target at the rim. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
From deep, Morant. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Harden. Collins a screen. From deep three-point land. Can't hit that one. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. Helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the 3rd quarter. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Chris Dunn is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Batum in at power forward. That's the group starting the 2nd half for Ty Lue. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
Grizzlies trail by 6. That's tipped. Jackson on the wing, defended by Bogdanovic. Kicks it out to Clark. On the take. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pass to Lopez. Launches it. He can't get it to go. Well, Memphis shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Down low. Here's Clark. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Lopez, the screen. Gunn goes in. The 3. And the Clippers miss again. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Wells with it, and Lopez picks him up. And here's Conchar. No points so far. Beal surveying the D. To the inside. Clark outside. Pass to Aldama. Kicks it out to Jackson. He takes it in. Conchar outside. For the tie. Good D by Bogdanovic. The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pure from three-point range. Bogdanovic has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Aldama outside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Well, pretty sure Aldama could bring down the standard if he wanted to.
Over to the wing, and here's Lopez from the arc. Cleared away by Wells. Grizzlies trail by 3. Clark outside. 1:51 left in the third. Pass to Wells. Clock at 6. Conchar with the ball, working on Lopez, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Los Angeles leading by 3. Lopez, the screen. Here's Dunn. Banked it in off the glass.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Conchar, the pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Lopez finds Bogdanovic. Lopez, the screen. With the floater. And Bogdanovic with the lay-in. Bogdanovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
You like seeing Bogdanovic get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim. Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Jackson against Collins. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Edey. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Just 2 to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Clippers lead by 5. Now here's Harden. He's got 15. From behind the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Harden's got 18 points in the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Finish. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Jaren Jackson out there with Zach Edey. And we will have a timeout called by Thomas Isalo. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Memphis' head coach had some words for his team over the break. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
And you can see Harden is feeling it, which is why he's being so aggressive on offense.
And stolen by Jones. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. That's good from Harden. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket. And they're going to question the call here. We've got a coach.
This can be a tough one. With goaltending, it's such a fine line. Clear and conclusive evidence never comes into effect more than on these calls.
Well, that's what's great about the coach's challenge on calls like this. We're able to slow down the action and see exactly where the ball is when it's touched. Hard to do that in real time. And here we go. The call will stand.
That'll cost them a timeout and their one and only coach's challenge. Goaltending calls can be so tough to make. You understand why he wanted a closer look at it, but we'll see if he regrets it.
Edey, that's good.
A good shooter and defender. KCP can also make plays for others.
Inside. Outside for Harden. Zubac, screen. Fires, high post. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 6 rebounds in the game. Over to the left wing. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Zubac, screen. Caldwell Pope against Harden. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Jones against Caldwell Pope. Oh my! Jaw dropping the hammer.
The best dunking point guard in the game, Ja Morant.
Harden. He gets it to go.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Harden! He's off from 3. Grizzlies trail by 14. Morant looking for an opening. Look at Morant working the paint. Nice.
Well, this is Morant at his very best. His teammates need to just continue getting him the ball and letting him do his thing.
Jones fires. Oh, the long ball, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Into the lane, using the glass to lay it in. The Clippers lead by 10. Collins outside. And we've got 1:18 left in the final quarter. Look it! It goes!
Yeah, John Collins has a rangy build, so he has multiple ways to get points inside.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Clippers.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for James Harden.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Edey. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish. The ball's knocked loose. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Misses the three.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Leonard, the free ball is down.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
5 on the clock. Edey. Harden. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Thank you for joining us. That'll...
if you're ready, we're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Caldwell Pope finds Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Stolen by Brown. Murray right side. Here's Jokic. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now, here's Jokic, and it's contagious. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
This past postseason, the Nuggets, Clark, were a part of 2 thrilling Game 7 series.
Yes, indeed they were. They beat the Clippers in the first round. And then fell to the Thunder in a very competitive series and ended up giving the eventual NBA champs their toughest test of the postseason.
Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 6 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope down low. And the dunk by Edey.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Jokic, great positioning on the putback.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic a low down on the blocks.
Morant against Murray. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Kevin, back to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now here's Jackson following the miss by Jokic. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw this game. The Nuggets trail by 5. Johnson dishes to Murray. And here's Jokic outside. It's good on the putback.
Well, you know what I like to say, persistence pays, and with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Morant surveying the D. Poked loose and stolen by Murray. Jackson against Gordon. Edey with the steal. 1 second left. A big-time effort for Zach Edey, providing a lot of energy for the Memphis Grizzlies. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked it. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
In that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. Jackson is out there with Edey.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Jock Landale's checked in for Edey. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Landale grabs the miss. Memphis leading by 3. Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
So it's the Grizzlies now. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Jackson, a screen on Murray. Outside for Jackson. In the corner, it's Landale. For the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Jackson passes to Landale. Murray outside, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Jokic kicks to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete who throws it down with some major force.
And that one is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Gordon's got 6 points. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach, and I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
And the call on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough.
The previous play is under review.
Real time.
After
the wonders of technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Brown, the pass to Jokic. Landale grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Up top, Morant. 6 points for him. Landale with the bucket.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Gordon. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
The shake. Landale with the bucket. Landale's got 6 in the quarter.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies. Brown against Morant. Jokic with the screen on Morant. Brown's shot is off. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Nuggets have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
The Nuggets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First free throw is good. Big group substitution here for Denver. Holmes checked in. Peyton Watson comes in for Johnson. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Christian Brown. And it's Bruce Brown in for Murray. Pass to Landale. And the layup's good off the glass. Landale's got 8 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
They're thinking about a shot.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Bruce Brown is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Holmes in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Brown the pass to Valanciunas. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Valanciunas has got his second basket.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Clark up top, guarded by Holmes. Shot clock at 3. Valanciunas grabs the board.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Hardaway. Traps in the tray. Hardaway's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Jackson passes to Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. John Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while, and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way." Back to you, Kevin.
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Brown, no good. The Grizzlies with the lead. Now, here's Wells. Still yet to score. Clark, a screen on Hardaway. Back to Clark. Holmes with the steal. Hardaway kicks to Holmes. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Grizzlies have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Jackson passes to Aldama. Jerome with it. Back to Clark. Rebounded by Holmes. Jackson against Hardaway. Valanciunas dishes to Brown. Back to Valanciunas. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And the Grizzlies shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They're putting on a clinic offensively. Jerome passes to Aldama. Denver grabs the miss. To the paint for the lead. On the money with the shot from the left block. Holmes got his first points of the game.
Nice vision by Brown. Very unselfish. Always plays the game the right way.
To the middle. Memphis moving it around. Jerome with it. Holmes covering. They could use a bucket. Jerome, good.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
Valanciunas. Brown kicks to Valanciunas. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Jerome passes to Wells. Clark a screen on Hardaway. Pass to Clark. Now here's Wells. Guarded by Hardaway. Wells' shot is good.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. Valanciunas with a screen on Jackson. Hardaway for 3. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
To the inside. And slam dunk by Clark.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. Zach Edey out there with Jackson. Denver making a switch here. Holmes checked in.
And you can tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Brown with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Johnson outside. To Holmes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
The ruling on the floor stands. What constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it, the double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And he's good on the second. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They've led by as much as 10. Caldwell Pope outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And Edey has it in the corner. Offline with his three. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Jokic is checked in for Denver. The Nuggets trail by 7. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Inside is Jokic territory.
Really hard to move Jokic off the... blocks. He's tough down there.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Brown. Jokic with a screen on Morant. Brown's shot is off. Memphis leading by 5. Edey with a screen on Brown. Morant drives in. Off target at the rim. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Jokic.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
Second team foul. At the line for your
First one falls for him.
Niko Jokic taking 2 shots.
And Jokic drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Edey with a screen for Morant. With the drive. In the center of things, Morant.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant. Sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Now Jokic. Valanciunas. Edey rips down the rebound. Caldwell Pope feeling it out of it. Now Edey. Oh, the dunk.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Morant right side. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Oh, the slam dunk.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming the shot at the rim.
Now Valanciunas. Now Jokic. Here's Valanciunas. The response. Slamming it home.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing. Oh! Wow! My goodness!
Man! And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
Valanciunas with a screen on Jackson. Here's Johnson. Outside Jokic. Now Valanciunas. Outside Jokic. Jumper is off.
You're not going to see that very often. plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Grizzlies.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
Morant, and he banks the layup in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now Edey releases. Murray rips down the board.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I agree with you. Chalk it up, W in the bag.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. They came in here and... Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And on tap tonight, it's the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Denver Nuggets here in Ball Arena. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Collins at power forward, Zubac in the middle. Kawhi Leonard out there with James Harden. And it's Jones in at the 3 slot. Lots of basketball-savvy vets on the floor tonight, Grant. These guys know the game inside and out.
Well, the IQ is so high on both sides. You know, BA, you expect to see lots of intelligent play, and I always get excited to see teams with this much experience.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Now, this is just pick and roll action at its finest. The big man sets a solid screen, rolls to the cup, leaves no doubt.
The deep 3 from Murray. It's rebounded by Zubac. Here's Leonard. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Now here's Harden. Jones from outside. It's not going to go for him. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, BA, we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
Now here's Harden. Zubac inside. Gordon's on him. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, Zubac knows his job, and that's to do the dirty work. Get into the offensive glass.
Here's Brown. Gets the 3 to fall.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Harden against Murray. And Zubac with the basket on the assist by Harden. 6 points for Ivica Zubac.
The more productive he is down low, the more minutes Zubac is going to get. That's just excellent execution and finish.
And Doris, when you have a veteran roster with some of the injury history of these Clippers, load management becomes a big consideration.
And BA, how impressive is the resiliency of this team in the face of all that injury history they have? Credit the front office for the depth they have developed and the coaching staff for their incredible adaptability. It is nothing short of remarkable.
And that one good.
This is one of the specialty shots in James's arsenal. This guy with the teardrop floater, good night.
Murray, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The Nuggets trail. Brown passes to Gordon. Fires from deep. A shot by Brown, no good. And Harden's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Brown with a steal. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
Three-pointer, Harden. The rebound by Murray. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. A minute 4 left in the opening quarter. Here's Watson, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Jones finds Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Murray. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
Harden surveying the D. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Jones, the pass to Collins. Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Murray against Harden. Zubac, screen. Pass to Harden. For three, Collins. And that's not going to go. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Denver.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Watson in at the three. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality. You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Harden, the pass to Jones. Harden against Gordon. To the inside, Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Pick and roll play is a specialty of James Harden, and if he's got the ball in his hands and there's a pass to be made, I promise he'll deliver it.
Clippers trail by 3. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Murray scanning the floor. Ooh, Murray with the touch inside.
Come on now, that's easy money.
The Clippers have gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start of the second. Harden finds Zubac. Zubac with a screen on Murray. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Jokic with a screen on Leonard. Pass to Brown. Denver moving it around. Back to Watson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Jones. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard understands when and where to deliver the ball to his teammates. Pretty play.
Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey team, the Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Brian?
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the score by Denver. Zubac with a screen on Murray. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Harden's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Murray from outside. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Collins with a screen on Murray. Collins right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Leonard with the ball. Checked by Gordon. Leonard gets the bucket.
Well, this guy is never a bad option in a tough situation. Kawhi Leonard under duress. Nicely done.
Jokic passes to Gordon. And there's the drive. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 10-point Clipper lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Oh, at the last possible moment, he changes out of the shot and finds the open man. Perfect decision.
And the first half now in the books. Clippers ahead. They lead by 8. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the floor for the Clippers, we've got Nicholas Batum. Chris Dunn is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Brook Lopez, and it's Bogdanovich in at small forward. Here's Beal. There's the drive, and the layup is good off the glass. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Count it.
Check out Beal with the floater, beating the coverage with a graceful shot.
Pass to Johnson. Outside Harden. Hardaway. Valanciunas with a screen on Beal. Clock at 4. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Beal against Hardaway. Beal, the pass to Lopez. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Clippers lead by 14.
Boy, you love seeing Brook Lopez get involved. He expertly exploits the defense in these pick-and-roll sets.
Beal's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Hardaway finds Valanciunas. Back to Hardaway. Denver moving it around. Lopez with the steal. On up the court. Bogdanovich, no good. For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Doris, you look at how Bogdanovich plays. He can fit into so many lineups.
He has positional size, BA, and maybe the most important skill in the league, and that's range shooting. But if you run him off the three-point line, he's added the off-the-bounce game. No doubt a versatile guy.
Releases. Misses off the left iron. Los Angeles leading by 14. Lets it go from deep. And Holmes pulls it down.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Johnson against Bogdanovich. Count it. Good.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic scorer around the rim.
Pass to Hardaway. With the teardrop. And he sinks the layup. Hardaway's gotten his first points in this one.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Lopez, a good look. Gets a very good look and converts.
You simply have to remember that Brook Lopez can stroke the jumper. Hey, this guy on catch and shoot is terrific.
Hardaway, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Beal, no good. Nuggets trail by 16. Hardaway with it, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
1:16 left in the third. Now here's Dunn. Tight defense on him. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Boy, you love Lopez's effort. This guy dunking is easy for him, right? He's close to the rim, 7 foot. Come on now.
For 3, Hardaway, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Hardaway's got 7 now in this quarter. Lopez, the screen on Brown. A shot by Dunn, no good.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And that one's good.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr., a better playmaker than maybe people think. This guy very good at breaking the defense down.
Pass to Lopez. Dunn outside. Driving inside. Back to Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. Batum finds Lopez. Connects from downtown. Lopez has got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
Hardaway from outside. No good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Three-pointer, Harden hits the trifecta. Harden's got 22 points.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Now, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now. Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Murray's shot is good.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Outside Murray. Outside Brown. Murray attacking and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Three-pointer, Harden. Here's Leonard. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard has found so many ways to score. He can slip around you with his length. He can go through you with his strength. This guy's so tough to guard.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
We've seen this before from Murray. In big games, too, a dynamic score.
Harden against Brown. Zubac with a screen on Brown. Harden. The putback. Jones outside. Outside Leonard. Here's Jones. And he slams it down.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Outside Murray. Gordon with a screen on Leonard. Murray can't get the 3. Los Angeles leading by 9. Leonard with the ball. Checked by Murray. Here's Zubac. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Murray. Leonard outside. From deep. Gordon pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Harden with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Oh, the finesse with the floater.
This is James Harden deep in his bag. Off the dribble drive. Put that defender in the rear view, James.
Murray. Oh, the stuff.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Here's Leonard. Puts up the tray. There's Murray with the triple.
And we know Murray can get it done in these big moments. I mean, he can be just fearless.
Harden. Oh, he leaves no question.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Collins with a screen on Murray. Leonard.
Oh, wow.
Jams it home.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.